Hey guys, so welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. Let's carry on where we left off. We're in the 4th class trial for Miu Iruma's death. Now, I took this moment to take a break from the trial because it's the intermission and try to gather some thoughts regarding the trial because I figured out the nature of the virtual world, but I had no idea who the killer might be. And now that I think about it, I'm starting to have an inkling it could be Gonta. Because, think about this, Kibo, Maki, and Himiko all have alibis because they were with each other inside the chapel at the time that Miu apparently died, right? So there's that. Kaito was logged out, so he couldn't have killed Miu in the real world because he never logged back in. We've got Tsumugi, who was in the room next to us. It's true, she could have disappeared for a bit, but I like to think she didn't. Kokichi was in the salon by himself. No one can corroborate his alibi, but I just don't think Kokichi is the killer here. Okay, he might have set everything up, but he's definitely not the killer. I say that with such conviction, but I don't know for sure. I just think, you know, he's innocent in this case. And that leaves Gonta, who was outside, which is where we found the toilet paper. And he has no alibi either, and no one can corroborate it. So, yeah, I think that's all I've got to go on, really. I don't have no other hard evidence. So Gonta is probably my prime suspect just because of that, and Tsumugi would be a distant second. But still, a suspect. Otherwise, I think everyone else is kind of absolved, so let's see how this trial goes, shall we? Enough rambling. Here we go. Man, I'm bushed. I got no motivation at all. And Monofani's period is late too. That's TMI, Bear. TMI. Father, why do you know Monofani's cycle?
And another thing.
Never mind that. Perhaps this lack of motivation is due to a lack of hibernation.
Eh?
Lack of hibernation?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been sleeping well lately, so I haven't really been able to hibernate. That's awful. What could be causing it?
Ah.
Is it because you have a lot on your mind?
Huh?
Is it because the graveyard shift pays a better hourly wage?
Huh? Really?
Is it because you don't want them to think you're just goofing around?
Huh?
I don't know. Is it because you want to stay friends?
Huh?
Is it because you want to watch it in real time? Well, you didn't respond to that one. Father? He's gone into hibernation. We should let him be.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Night-night. Bedtimer sign. Okay, well, I guess Monokuma's gonna be asleep for the rest of this trial. Anyway, back to the show.
My head!
Monotaro's allegiance is conflicted.
Monotaro! Pull yourself together!
Monofani's trying to keep him under control, but he's losing it.
I feel like I'm forgetting someone important to me, but I just can't. My head hurts so much, I just can't remember.
Do cubs even feel pain?
Have you forgotten? Maybe that's for the best. From this point forward, let's start a new life for ourselves.
Himiko must be really enjoying this. She was looking forward to the continuation of their little drama.
After all, our baby is excited to meet his daddy, you know?
Okay.
Daddy? Wait, what? I'm gonna be a father?
You guys are just cubs, you know that. Terrible. Terrible parenting by Monokuma. Well, that's that.
What a colossal death flag. I'll be surprised if he doesn't die after that.
Me too, but you know what? It's Danganronpa. Maybe they'll just switch it up.
More importantly, let's continue the conversation where we left off.
Right, and Kaito and Kokichi are dueling ideals here, and I just got a bad feeling about what Kokichi's up to. He's trying to put us on a pedestal, right? And it feels nice, you know, it feels nice to get all this praise and whatnot, but it's just so suspicious. Everyone's like, oh, Shuichi, you're the man, and I don't know, I feel like he's trying to discredit me or something. I'm not sure.
We understand Miu plotted the murder, but we need to find out who killed her.
I just feel like Shuichi might have a little bit of a mental breakdown towards the end of the trial, but I guess we'll see.
And in order to figure that out, we need to understand Miu's actions. So let's discuss her murder scheme step by step.
Alright, I think I've done this already, but I'll do it for the sake of the game.
I know that's important, but hearing you lead the conversation really pisses me off.
Oh yeah, and he's really pushing Kaito's buttons. Like, all of them. Slamming them. And Kaito's probably at the edge of his rope now.
Let's see. Mew manipulated the virtual world to use it as part of her murder plan.
Yes.
Don't just ignore me and start anyway.
Okay, just calm down.
If she had succeeded, she would have gone past the wall between the chapel and mansion. And then wham! Murdered me on the roof with the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
She would make the murder seem like it happened in the real world, and then pin it on Kaito.
As for Mew's alibi in the real world, she could say she was locked into the virtual world.
When it all happened.
And in the virtual world, she could say she was near the chapel the entire time.
She'd make an excuse about how she couldn't reach the mansion because of the fallen bridge.
But would we really have just, like, accepted that? We would have pressed her about the rules of the virtual world she set up. Surely. But she could have done a lot to cover it up, because she knows about the computer. It's all in her domain. In any case, this is still so complex. Whoops, my hand slipped.
She dropped the bridge on purpose, so she could separate the chapel from the mansion.
Yes. Making it appear
Then
that she wasn't able
secretly
to.
passed through the wall she installed and took advantage of the loop.
Through the wall.
After, she headed to where we were supposed to meet up, the mansion's rooftop. Oh yeah, Kaito was probably logged out around that time too.
I like that we're replaying the events as if we're in the virtual world right now.
That's when I saw Mew.
Walk through the wall. Jeez, perfect timing.
Problem is, because of her murder plans, we don't even know where she was killed.
She was killed on the roof, right?
It's possible, I guess.
Kokichi told us the roof door was locked and that he couldn't get through.
But someone else was already up there, because it can only be locked from outside on the rooftop.
Maybe that when culprit kill her.
That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
You see, even though I suspect Gonta because of the circumstances of it all, I still don't know why he would do it, or, you know, how he did it. It just, all I've got is that he's the only person I've deduced at this point. I've got no motives or anything.
Did the culprit lock the door to the roof?
Unless he was like, maybe Kokichi's bodyguard and he caught wind of her plan and... But then, I just don't feel like he would kill.
Perhaps. I don't think Mew did it. If Mew did lock it, she would have done it when she called Kokichi to the roof.
She wouldn't have locked it before he came. Otherwise he wouldn't be able to get up there.
Even if someone came up, I don't believe she would change the target of her plan.
Yeah, because she only gave Kokichi that flaw in his avatar.
She knew that Kokichi would come up later. Locking the door would be suspicious.
Well, it's possible she didn't even think that far ahead.
I don't know, she planned a lot of this to a T. You know, she was very methodical in all of this.
She was smart, but she was also really, really dumb.
Yeah, just like Kyo, huh?
No say such mean things!
Oh, Gonta, you're too nice.
Killing game bad, not Mew. Mew not bad person. Going to think we could have been friends, if things different.
Mm-hmm. Really?
That might have been difficult, even without this killing game.
Sorry, Gonta, I'm kind of with Emiko on this one. She was quite a force of nature. Hard to get along with, right?
That wouldn't happen.
Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Well, looks like everyone's jumping on that train.
Huh?
Anyway, let's continue the discussion. If Mew was killed on the roof of the mansion,
Yes.
the culprit must have moved Mew's avatar to the chapel after killing her, right?
Yeah, all they would have to do is basically throw her through the wall. So maybe they were on the roof, chucked her body off, and it ended up going through the wall and landed near the chapel. Or into the chapel wall, I should say. Then they chucked the toilet paper on the other side, for whatever reason. They had the toilet paper with them. It's just, what? Why were they carrying toilet paper around?
So the next thing we should talk about is how they moved her avatar.
It's like they knew they could use this as a weapon, in which case, could Gonta really have done it then? Because, you know, we've already established he doesn't know too much about this virtual world, or maybe that's the illusion. He knows more than he's letting on, and he's obscure. I can't even say the word. I'm just gonna say he's pretending to be dumb.
Now we know the mansion and chapel were actually next to each other.
Yep. So the culprit couldn't go through the wall, but the body can.
But the problem is the wall between them.
They must not have known that the wall would let Mew pass through, right? Or phase through.
Only Mew was able to go through that wall. The culprit wouldn't have been able to.
Maybe that was the thing. They were trying to, like, get rid of... never mind, I was going to say. Maybe they were trying to throw it outside of the world.
Then you're saying the culprit sent Mew's avatar through that wall?
Yeah, that's the only way, right?
If you're on the roof, I can see it happening. It's just because everyone's strength has been reduced.
But how did the culprit send Mew's avatar through the wall?
With a bit of a toss.
I mean, it's not like they could have thrown her.
Why not?
Going to not throw her!
What? I didn't even accuse you, dude. See, now you're just looking mighty suspicious, now that I've sort of, like, landed on you as my target, suspect.
We know. You couldn't because the avatar's physical strength was equalized.
So then... Or they slid her with the lattice.
Physical strength equalized?
That must be what it's for, right? They grabbed it from the storage room, put her down like a... and she slid down the rooftop through the wall?
That problem. Gonta no can protect everyone if that happens.
Then it would smash against the wall, right? That's the force. Because you can't really throw a body and hit the chapel with such force, right? Okay, so that's what the lattice is for. Completely forgot about it for a second.
Jeez, keep up with us. We're already in the second half of the class trial.
Oh, Kimiko. Destroying the fourth wall again.
How did they send Mew's avatar to the other side of the wall? Maybe that thing has something to do with it. You know, the loud sound you heard?
Yep, it was the lattice crashing into the wall of the chapel. It sounds like an explosion. What? What was that sound? See, I don't think it's Samudi
Because
now
of that
because she was
sound, you guys went to the side of the chapel. Right, Keyboy?
which leaves only Kokichi and Gonta.
That's when you found the dead Mew there, right?
Scary thought.
If so, then I think that sound and her avatar being by the chapel are related.
Yes, there's no doubt in my mind that the noise is related to this case. We need to figure out what that sound could have been. It might be the clue we need to solve this case. Is it a mine? So what was it? It sounded like something slamming hard into something else. So what were those two things? It could be... that sound we heard. Like two objects colliding. This. Nope. Damn it. Just such conviction and confidence. Maybe the lattice work next to Mew's avatar struck the wall. Do you think a lattice would make such a loud noise? I don't think the impact would be loud enough to startle everyone into going outside. Sorry.
Damn it!
Everyone's staring at me. Her body hitting the wall?
That's it!
Oh, same diff. You know?
I think the sound came from Mew's avatar hitting the chapel wall. The hammer, cell phone, and lattice were there, but they were too small to make that noise.
If you say so, Shuichi, I'll believe you.
Ruling those out, the only other explanation is that the sound was Mew colliding with a wall.
If that's the case, Mew's avatar must have hit the chapel wall really hard.
Exactly. There had to be some force, some oomph behind it.
We felt the impact all the way from the inside of the chapel.
It's a lot of force.
Yeah, that's the real question. Mew's avatar probably hit the chapel's wall with pretty considerable force. But why did it hit the wall with such force? Can you guys figure it out?
It's like you already know.
Hold on, Kokichi. What's up with the way you're talking?
Yeah.
Why are you talking like you know everything?
It's like he's just examining us. Like this is some big test.
Let's not worry about that right now.
Oh, we should be worried.
More importantly, we gotta solve the mystery. Fighting among friends is a waste of time.
Friends? Us?
I'm just trying to think what he goaded Monokuma into doing in that secret meeting in the games room.
Anyway, can we talk about that after we figure this problem out?
A way of transporting Mew's avatar that would cause it to crash into the chapel.
Yes. Getting Mew's avatar to crash into the chapel from the mansion's roof. There's only one way I can think of how to do that.
Hey, Shuichi, as your partner, I'll give you a little hint.
Oh, bless me.
You'll what?
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right?
Exactly. I know that, Kokichi, and there's a slant, which is why I feel like she sledded through.
Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof.
Yep, I feel like Kokichi's about to give me the here comes the airplane, and it goes right into my mouth. But I appreciate it, Kokichi, because sometimes I feel like I need it. Thankfully, in this case, I don't think I do.
If the culprit needed force to move the body, I wonder how they did it.
They used something in the storage room on the roof. Kokichi is talking as if he's got the whole thing figured out already. But I can't let him distract me. I need to solve the case. How to make Mew hit the chapel wall from the roof of the mansion. I'm going to find the answer. Alright. See, now I don't know what it would be. Slid, I guess? Slid... Slid what? Oh, Monokuma! Found one! Slid 4? What the heck could this be? Slid off. Okay. Damn it. All these crosswords I've been doing. Slid off roof. Gotcha. These Hangman's Gambit. Honestly.
The culprit used the sloped roof as a slide for Mew's avatar.
Yes.
A slide?
Nah, man. Even with the slope and the snow, Mew's body wouldn't have slid.
Wrong. It would slide.
Not just her body. He needed something else.
But the avatars can generate friction. We wouldn't have been able to walk otherwise. So I doubt that it would have had that much momentum.
No. It would slide.
It wouldn't slide, just like Maki Roll said.
No, here we go. Are we about to have like a mini debate scrum on this?
It would slide, just like Shumai said.
Oh, thanks. I thought you were my partner.
Who the hell is Shumai?
Oh, he's a pupil of Ramen Man. Sorry, my hobby slipped in.
It's okay, Tsurugi. I'm positive that that's how Mew's avatar was moved. But maybe the culprit used something else as well to help her body slide. What could it be? Let's do this. Let's educate my classmates. Look, lattice
Even
near
if
the
her
chapel.
avatar slid off the roof, would it slide off that quickly?
Even though I could lie here.
Well, duh, it would.
If it made that much noise,
Signboard uses a bridge.
it must have built up a lot of speed.
Lots of snow piled up on roof. But not frozen solid, right?
You'd still slide, though.
In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world, perhaps not.
That's not the issue. Sliding down snow is easy to do. You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
Yep.
There was nothing like that around, though.
Okay, let's see what we can lie about here. If you wanted to move a body by sliding it, how would you do it? There was something left at the crime scene that would help.
Even if her avatar
Let's
slid
check out
off
our
the
lie
roof,
bullets. Signboard
would it
uses
slide
a
off
sign.
that quickly?
Well, duh, it
Hammer.
would.
Cell phone.
If it made that much noise, it must have built up
Toilet
a
paper
lot
or
of
tissue
speed.
paper.
Lots of snow piled up on roof. But not frozen snow.
Maybe we'll lie about the signboard.
Slide though. In the real world, it might be difficult. But in the virtual world,
Perhaps not.
For
The issue.
Kaito's.
Snow is
easy to do.
You just need a sled or skis to cut the friction.
There was nothing like that around, though.
Yes!
I'll reveal the truth.
She used the signboard. Telling you now. I'm getting better
There
with these.
was something the culprit could have used to slide the body. The signboard.
Getting better with these back routes.
The signboard?
First time. This time.
You put Mew's body on top and use it as a kind of sled.
Yeah.
You could use it to slide the body, but the signboard we used as a bridge was the only one. The culprit couldn't have used that signboard as a sled.
Maki is right. It couldn't have been that exact signboard. However, he knows exactly how it was done. Is this another test for Kokichi? We're testing each other. That's why I need to bait him out with this lie.
What if there was another signboard?
Huh? Another one?
Do you remember the first time I went to get the signboard?
Yep.
There were actually two there, but I only brought one. The culprit must have used the other one as a sled.
And I'm the one who got the signboard. None of you can back up my claim here.
But then why did Mew say there was only one signboard?
She just lied, just like everything else. I'm not lying. She did.
To mislead us. She was planning a crime after all.
Pooh! Pooh!
Excuse me?
Oh my god! That lie was so cringy! Stop, my stomach hurts!
Kokichi, are you okay? You sound like you ingested that bottle of poison right now.
Wow! Shuichi is lying on purpose! Are you trying to spice up the class trial too?
Maybe.
What Shuichi just said was a lie?
Uh-oh. This is bad for my reputation.
Kokichi, I was the only one who went and got the signboard. Only I saw them.
Uh-huh.
So why do you think I'm lying?
Yeah. How do you know?
Because I know. I know the culprit. And the whole trick.
Yep.
What?
Thank you for admitting it to all of us.
Then tell us! We can put an end to this class trial right now!
But that would be boring, according to him.
I could tell you, but I think we should save the best for last. Even if I told you, would you guys really believe a liar like me?
I love his voice so much.
I could be lying about knowing who the culprit is for all you know.
No, I don't think you are this time.
What?
It's no lie. He really does know everything. If he did it, he wouldn't be able to discern any lies at all. What's his goal here? Why is he leading us like this?
This doesn't mean all of Shuichi's deductions are lies, you know?
He's just keeping me in check.
You're right about the culprit putting Mew on a sled and sliding her down the roof. But instead of a sled, they used that thing from the storage room on the roof.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
You mean the lattice, right?
Thank you, Shuichi, for confirming that's how I say it.
When I first looked in the storage room on the roof, I saw the lattice there.
Yes.
But during the investigation, I saw that it was gone.
And it ended up beside Mew.
The lattice that was found next to the chapel is the one that disappeared from the roof? Then that's it. The culprit used the lattice as a sled.
Yes.
Ding, ding, ding! That's correct!
Thank you, Kokichi, for judging us. Do we get 10 out of 10 points for that one? Or 9 because I lied about it? We're gonna get a black and white avatar.
After the
we are!
culprit killed Mew on the rooftop, they placed her corpse on a sled.
Oh no, the culprit man is an avatar as well!
And slid her down the roof's steep slope.
The sled picked up speed, flew off the roof.
But did they know that the wall was false? As in Mew would go through it? Or what? Why were they attempting to throw her off with a sled? They could have just rolled her body down, right? Or just gone to the edge of the roof, chucked it.
Glided through the wall only objects could pass through, and hit the chapel.
See? It was the lattice, sort of making the noise. Unless Mew's made of wood. Gosh.
The impact made all of her belongings scatter, including the hammer and cell phone.
Just like that hedgehog who loses all his rings whenever he crashes into stuff.
Indeed, but you seem to be slowly getting your energy back.
I hate that guy and his worldwide fame and his stupid games, and I hate that hedgehog!
Well, at least he's got his passion back.
Daddy, I'm glad you're feeling motivated again, but you shouldn't be so hateful. You gotta be an example to our new family.
Oh my. Granddad Monokuma.
Yeah, Father. Or should I start calling you Grandfather now?
Careful, he might start balding again.
Now that we know how the body slid down, we're just one step away from the culprit.
We are?
Well, Shuichi, do you know who the culprit is?
I kinda had my suspicion now. The culprit.
Yeah. In the end, we'll still need to guess the culprit, huh?
There's only one person I can think of right now.
But Gonta can't believe one of us killed Mew.
However, since we know she was killed on the roof, we can narrow down the list of suspects.
The people on the mansion side. Because we couldn't cross the river, only Mew could.
Meaning, the culprit must be someone who was investigating the mansion.
My heart's beating faster.
Aside from Mew, the people at the chapel could not go through the wall or cross the river.
No.
So that means the suspects are Kaito, Samugi, Shuichi, and Gonta.
That's real sneaky, leaving yourself off the list.
Ooh, you got me.
That's right. 5 suspects. Me, Samugi, Gonta, Kokichi, and Kaito. We don't know enough to name the culprit yet, but one of them is suspicious. When we were talking about the rooftop, they clearly lied. But what reason would they have to lie? I'll need to press them for information before making any judgments. I can't remember the specific lie. I'm just going to go with him anyways. Gonta. Oh. What a tease. Did you lie about something on the roof? What? Gonta doesn't really understand this virtual world stuff. But there's no way Gonta would ever kill Mew. Believe that.
Damn it!
Everyone's staring at me. Okay. Who lied? I can't remember. Damn it. Is it Kokichi?
It's you!
Of course, it's the resident liar.
Kokichi, there's something I need to know.
What do you need to know?
How'd you know about the roof slant when you never went to the roof? Ever. Even during our initial investigation.
Why did you lie just now?
Which lie are you talking about, Shuichi? I lie a lot, so you'll need to jog my memory.
Exactly, he throws so much lies out there I can't even remember which ones.
Fine. I'll expose your lie right now.
Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting. That's the one, I figured it out at the last second. It all began when Mew showed us the map. That's probably what happened. The culprit killed her on the locked roof.
It was that testimony that bothered me.
There we go. Oh, extra colors now. Okay. Oh, we're picking testimony now. Hang on. Let me just unlock all the options first before we start making assumptions. I can barely read it, it's upside down. Hang on. Let's clear all this out. I'm really not doing very well clearing these blocks, aren't I? Oh, great. Okay. It all began when Mew showed us the map. Oh, the one where he said he never went to the roof. It'll be this one, right? It just showed us 3 different lines of dialogue. Okay. Fortunately, this will have to do. Goodness me, that's a lot of time I'm costing. You did go on the roof. Oh, that line of dialogue isn't even straight on the speech bubble. Oh.
When you were explaining that the door to the roof was locked, you said...
You've never been on the roof. Also, I never went to the roof, not even for the meeting.
But later, you said...
Since the mansion was on top of a hill, the roof was pretty high up, right? Past the brick handrail, the roof was at a pretty steep slope. How do you even know there's a brick handrail? Can you even see it from down on the ground? And the slope faced the chapel wall. On top of that, there was snow on the roof. A lot of detail.
That's a lot of specific information. Stuff you wouldn't know if you hadn't been there.
Yes.
Oh yeah! Now that you mention it, how did you know all that stuff?
Kaido's all too ready to accuse Kokichi here.
You could probably see the steep slope of the roof from outside the mansion.
But the snow?
But you wouldn't know about the brick handrail unless you went up to the roof yourself.
Yeah, it was the brick handrail. Yes?
Huh? What?
Oh, stop pretending, you.
What's this all about, Kokichi? Did you actually go to the rooftop?
I didn't. I already told you that before.
Why you look so nervous?
It's all an act. I'm not buying it, not for a second.
Is this a sincere reaction?
That's the thing, we'll never know now.
But there's no evidence that proves I went to the roof.
We don't even have like...
I remember now. That thing Himiko said.
We don't even have like a baseline reaction for us to judge all his reactions on.
Me?
At the start of the class trial, I remember you saying the handrail was made of bricks.
Ugh, can't remember.
Ooh, you so clumsy, girl. Gotta be more careful there, Himiko.
Why does she have to be careful?
Is it my fault?
No, it's not. He's just throwing you under a bus.
Himiko really say that?
She totally said that.
Ugh.
No, she didn't.
Here we go.
Yes, she did.
Is this gonna...
She did not.
She did too.
Then when? Tell me how long ago. In hours, minutes, and seconds.
Really? Jeez, that's specific.
What a worthless fight!
Oh, he's back.
Stop them, Grandpa! All this terrible fighting is bad for the baby!
Maybe the mother needs to vacate the courtroom then.
Yeah, Grandfather. Stop them before your grandkid is born.
Silence.
I'm not gonna apologize, cause Himiko said it.
So damn stubborn.
How much longer are you going to behave like this?
Come on. This is serious. Our lives are on the line. We don't have time for this. But Kokichi is stubborn. He won't fess up no matter what. But if he's being this stubborn, it makes me think he has something to hide. To get him to show his hand, I have to prove he was on the roof. I might not like it, but I have to be aggressive. If we don't get the whole truth now, everyone's lives are in danger. Time for a proper lie now. Alright, Kokichi. Stop it. Stop it! Kokichi in the salon.
I didn't go to the roof!
We're gonna have to lie about that.
I've had enough of your lies, man!
I'm not lying! The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it!
So what did Kokichi do?
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
There it is.
Liars burn in hell, you know?
If you're lying, I'll set your pants on fire!
That's fine, because I'm not lying.
Then why do you look so nervous?
I like the amount of lying we're doing in this trial because we are facing Kokichi here. Kokichi is lying for sure. But if he keeps throwing lies at me, I have to fight fire with fire. That's what we've been doing.
Go to the roof!
Come here, you.
The rooftop door was locked and I couldn't open it!
Oh, I shouldn't have fast-forwarded. I want to enjoy that.
What did Kokichi do?
That bit of voice acting right there.
I turned back at once, of course. And stayed in the salon the whole time, you know?
I'll reveal the truth.
Our third one.
Kokichi, you're lying right now, aren't you?
Huh? Lying about what?
That you were in the salon.
Just before the murder occurred, I went to the salon to check on you. But you weren't there.
What? Really?
Yes, really.
I waited there for a while. You never showed up.
I needed to talk to you about something.
What's this all about, Kokichi?
I wanted to talk about our experience in the Love Suite and if you could remember it or not. But you weren't there, so we couldn't hang out in the salon together.
Didn't you go right back to the salon after finding the roof door locked?
He knows I'm lying. Come on.
I see. You use underhanded tactics too, huh, Shuichi?
Anything to get to the truth.
So who are you guys gonna believe? Shuichi or me?
I'd like to think I've got an established reputation. I might have stained it a little bit when I talked about the signboard, but, you know, it's still intact compared to you. It's in the mud.
Well, of course I'm gonna believe Shuichi.
I believe Shuichi 100%.
The one who's not Kokichi.
100 house points. Oh, no. Himiko points to Shuichi.
Oh, thank you, Himiko. Are these reward points like the Atua ones?
But to go to the salon, Shuichi would need to pass by me in the dining room.
You were looking out the window at the time. Tsumugi, everyone else has played along with my lies and now you're just ruining it.
I wonder why I didn't notice Shuichi there.
Damn it. Tsumugi.
Oh well. I'll believe Shuichi anyway. He's usually right about stuff.
Thank you. Yes.
Sorry, but I'm going to believe Shuichi too.
I see. I wanted at least Gonta to believe me.
You don't care.
What comes around goes around. That's what happens to liars like you.
Why do you guys hate lies that much?
Because it sours the truth a lot of the time. You've got your white lies, which have their moments, but in a matter as significant as this, where our lives are at stake, lying is not an option, unless you're the culprit, of course.
There's only one truth, but endless possibilities for lies, you know?
I know that, but that one truth is what's going to save our lives here, Kokichi, okay?
And some of them are only white lies, or lies to be kind to people. If you deny all of that just because it's a lie, then that means you guys are just terrible at being lied to. Seriously, the worst!
Just spit it out already. You went to the roof, didn't you?
Isn't that where he met up with Miu?
No, he didn't just meet her there. He probably...
Okay, fine. I'll tell you if you want to know that badly. Consider this my revenge.
Your revenge?
Revenge?
You got some balls lying to me. I'm gonna take away your fun for pissing me off, Shuichi.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, then.
I won't let you do any detective work, or deduction, or mystery solving, or anything.
What?
Oh?
So, I'll confess everything. You guys better listen carefully.
Okay.
Confess.
A confession? So you are the culprit after all.
What the hell is up your sleeve now?
I came up with a plan after Mew asked me to meet up with her.
Confessing. It's got the Neo World font.
She asked me pretty eagerly, too. So I decided to pry some info out of her. She gave me the rundown of the virtual world before she explained it to you guys. As I listened, I realized she was planning a murder.
Mm-hmm.
On me, no less. When I investigated the virtual world, I found out that a person can die from shock. Without a doubt, she planned to use that for my murder.
Yep.
So that's when I decided to prepare my own crime with her plan. I pretended to cooperate with her and lured everyone into the virtual world.
Yes.
That's also why I worked together with Monokuma.
See, lucky I know this already, but Shuichi doesn't, and neither does the rest of the class.
You worked together with Monokuma?
I guess the jig is up. Yeah, everything he said is true.
Oh, thank you, Monokuma, for, like, you know, helping us out here.
Kokichi came to me with an idea to make the killing game more interesting.
So you weren't actually bored at the beginning? You were feigning boredom?
It was such a good idea, I decided to place a motive in the killing game simulator.
You added a motive? Then the secret of the outside world is the motive, right?
No fair! Monokuma can't take sides!
All he can do is not directly kill anyone. He can do whatever he likes otherwise, I guess.
I didn't help him with anything, and I had nothing to do with the murder itself. He merely suggested a way to spice up the killing game, and I accepted.
But why? Why are you entertaining his requests?
Kokichi and I had a quid pro quo relationship. Technically, that doesn't violate the rules.
Bullshit! No matter how you look at it, you guys are working together.
Shh, calm down. I'll explain my relationship with Monokuma, so let me finish my confession.
Go on. Sorry, I'm just trying to drink it all in right now.
I'm fine with that, but you're confessing without much of a fight.
I told you. I'm gonna get in the way by taking away the mystery-solving fun. If I can't win this game, then I'll make it boring for everyone. That's my revenge.
If you can't win, what are you trying to say?
Well then, the culprit is Gonta.
What?
Huh?
What did you...
The avatar error? Wait. Wait. Hold on. You're not taking away all my fun. Kokichi and Gonta logged in at the same time. Sorry, just trying to think.
Wait! When did Gonta kill Mew?
Did you hijack his avatar or something?
That's a lie! He didn't kill her! Kokichi's just lying!
Why, you... Now you're trying to pin things on Gonta?
Oh, shit.
Do you really expect us to believe such an obvious lie?
Not when he's got that sprite on, Kaito.
Yeah, there's no way Gonta could commit a murder this complicated. He's not smart.
It's my turn now!
Oh, really? Kokichi, what have you done?
The truth is, Gonta and I worked together. We formed a duo to end this killing game.
Oh, no. And that's why you were asking before about votes for ties.
As the Killing Game Busters!
Oh no, poor Gonta!
What Busters?
We must win this killing game in order to end this killing game.
What you mean, we?
By the way, I came up with a murder plan, and Gonta carried it out.
You used him.
Gonta what?
Why are you more surprised by that than the first thing he said?
'Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about.
Kokichi, you son of a bitch.
Come on, quit lying and tell us the truth.
Gonta is telling the truth. He's not someone who lies all the time like you.
And no matter how naive Gonta may be, I doubt he would ever team up with Kokichi.
At least voluntarily.
Yeah, not after insect meet and greet incident.
It's obvious what he's trying to do.
Is it?
Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, so Kokichi's trying to trick him.
I really hope that's the case, Kaito.
He's trying to sacrifice Gonta to escape from his crime.
You're a terrible person! How dare you use Gonta like that?
You're right. I'm sorry. I did something horrible to Gonta.
What did you do?
I didn't want Shuichi to hog all the glory, so I told everyone the truth.
Cut that out. I told you it's not gonna work.
Oh my gosh.
Don't you think I could have pulled the strings and made Gonta carry out my commands?
My heart's starting to beat faster and faster.
It doesn't matter if it's possible or not, because I say it's just impossible.
It does matter. There's no need to bring emotions into class trials. All we need is logical thinking. Right, Shuichi?
I mean, yeah, that's how I landed on Gonta as a suspect, but if it turns out you used him to kill, that's abhorrent.
What? Gonta not understand what's going on. But still...
Hang on, Gonta.
Gonta not kill Mew. Gonta really not know anything.
I sincerely believe what he's saying here.
And also, Gonta not tell lies. And Gonta not make trouble for others.
I know. You want to be gentlemen. I know, Gonta, I know.
'Cause that not how gentlemen act. That why Gonta not culprit.
Yeah, Gonta's not lying. I can tell just by looking at him.
I already used my magic to check. Gonta's definitely not lying.
See, there's a thing about not lying, and there's lying without knowing.
Then let me ask you guys. If it's not Gonta, then who's the culprit?
All I have is you and Tsumugi. And I don't think Tsumugi did it, and I don't think you did it, so that means I'm back to Gonta. But I...
You, of course!
Come on! There's already proof that I couldn't have killed Mew.
He couldn't risk it. If he was going to kill Mew, all she had to do was touch him, and then he's frozen solid.
There's already proof?
Oh, did you forget already? Then let me make it clear again. Why I can't be the culprit!
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Ah! Kokichi Oma! Sitting on Kokichi's
I am not
avatar.
the culprit. Didn't I prove that to you guys already? The clue is how Mew is killed.
Mew got strangled to death, right?
Exactly, you have to be close to her.
Toilet paper was the murder weapon.
Mew would have totally resisted if she was being strangled, right? Then it would have been impossible for someone as weak as me!
No, it's nothing to do with weakness.
Talking about the strength of your virtual avatar?
The
That
music's
wouldn't matter if
picking
you
up.
strangled her from behind.
In which case, even if she did resist, the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Yeah.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much.
That's all she needed to
So
do.
you could have kept strangling her, no problem.
See, I told you I'm not the culprit.
How'd you arrive at that conclusion?
I'm about to show you. If it's already been proven that Kokichi is innocent, we should have evidence of that. But before we can say one way or the other, we have to clear something up.
I am not the culprit.
Let's go.
Didn't I prove that to you guys already?
Ugh, you asshole. You sick son of a bitch. But what has he done? Did he just take control of Gonta? Isn't he still technically the killer if he uses Gonta as a weapon?
That wouldn't matter from behind.
I mean,
in which case, even
it's
if
kind of
she
what
did
Pico
resist,
argued, right?
the most she could have done is merely touch the culprit.
Exactly. She couldn't struggle much. So you could have kept strangling. That's wrong.
Sorry, Kaido, it's wrong. Oh no. Oh no.
Actually, maybe it wasn't possible for Kokichi to strangle Mew.
Why wasn't it possible?
It's too close quarters. He can't risk it.
Mew modified my avatar, so if she attacked me, I wouldn't be able to resist. If Mew touched me, then I'd be unable to move.
But that's your avatar. What if you plugged yourself in as Gonta? That must be the avatar error, right? Because they both logged in at the same time. He must have been like, oh, Gonta, you just use these chords. And then Gonta's just like, okay, yes, no problem. Use these chords. Because he doesn't know anything about consciousness and memory. He wouldn't have a clue. Kokichi would have used him right then and there. I'm just trying to think back to the behavior that was exhibited during the... If Gonta doesn't think he killed Mew, he must have tampered with the memory cord and the consciousness cord? No, what the heck? I need more clarification on this.
Huh?
So I would have had to kill her instantly, such as stabbing or hitting.
Anything that she couldn't touch you with.
I couldn't have murdered her by strangulation, because it'd be game over if she touched me.
Unless you use the longest toilet roll ever.
What?
Well, if you were using the toilet paper, you wouldn't need to touch her directly.
Yes, but you have to be like right beside her to make it tight, you know?
But if you can't be touched while you're wrapping the toilet paper around her neck...
You gotta be a serious contortionist.
Then it would be impossible.
Which means, as long as she died from strangulation, it couldn't have been me.
It couldn't have been your avatar. It could have been you in another body, though.
Wait! What if it was something besides strangulation, then? Like...
There's no doubt Mew was strangled. We already discussed this.
Kaido is really desperate to make me the culprit.
He is. Now I am too.
No matter how much you whine about it, you can't change the truth. The culprit who killed Mew is Gonta Gokuhara! This is the truth you all adore so much.
He wouldn't have done it voluntarily. He has no motive, and he doesn't even think he killed her. I believe that. The look on his face.
No! Gonta not kill Mew! It's true! You gotta believe Gonta! Gonta would never hurt anyone!
I know! I believe it! I believe you, Gonta!
I believe you. You've been risking yourself to protect everyone.
Advanced game!
There's no way Gonta would kill. He won't even kill bugs.
I believe Gonta too. I'm not gonna listen to Kokichi's lies.
Of course! Who'd believe a liar like him?
Me?
He's lying about Gonta being the culprit, so there's no point talking about it.
I don't know about that. If we want the truth, we might have to ask uncomfortable questions.
Right, Shuichi? You think so too, don't you?
Is this gonna be a debate scrum? Me and Kokichi versus everyone else?
Huh?
Oh no, now I'm gonna look like an evil son of a bitch.
I know how important it is to believe, but as the ultimate detective...
I need to find the truth.
I know we can't solve this case with belief alone.
Huh?
Sorry, Kaito.
It's just that something doesn't add up. I have this feeling something's off. We can't keep going back and forth like this. We need to discuss this.
What, you want to suspect Gonta?
It's that debate all over again. I want to believe Gonta, and the only way I can do that is if I can dispel my doubts.
Too bad, Kaito. Looks like Shuichi agrees with me.
You knew this was going to happen.
No, I'm not trying to...
Oh, the irony!
Fuck off!
It's all thanks to Kaito that Shuichi got his act together as a detective. And now, Shuichi's intuition as a detective has made him more suspicious of others.
Oh my goodness, he's playing us all.
Well, can't be helped. That's just what a detective does.
That's not it, Kokichi. I'm just trying to make sure that everyone
Shuichi, Gonta really not do it. Gonta not culprit.
I know, dude. I believe you, but I need to... There's greater things at work here. Greater forces.
Please, believe Gonta.
Dude, please, stop it, okay? You're making this harder than it needs to be.
We might as well discuss it.
What?
Oh no, everyone's turning against him now. I feel so bad.
As a precautionary measure, that's all.
That's it, Gonta. I just want to talk about it, okay?
I think we need to seriously discuss whether Gonta was capable of committing this crime. Only then can we arrive at a logical decision.
We can't avoid this. We need to talk about it.
You guys, why don't you get it? That's just what Kokichi wants.
Look, there's blind faith, and then there's faith after we've discussed everything and we're more certain of our belief.
He's just trying to split us up. Shuichi, open your eyes.
He's gonna, like, do some sort of suplex on me after this trial's done.
But...
2-for-1 truth special!
Here we go!
Sorry to ruin this tense moment, but you guys seem pretty evenly split right now.
I don't know if it's even.
So, the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
So we're gonna do that again?
Yes.
Shuichi, why? Why don't you understand?
Because... Stop! Everyone stop! Okay? I'm just doing what needs to be done here.
You're my sidekick, aren't you?
Ugh.
Kaito.
Here we go. This is all falling apart. Of course I want to believe Gonta. I don't want to think that he killed someone. But as the ultimate detective, I can't turn away from the truth. I need to find the truth. This is what Kaede instilled in me, Kaido. I'm sorry. The truth matters first and foremost, over belief. Here we go. Send us up, Captain. While I stay silent and enjoy this music. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. This trial's intense. Could Gonta have committed the crime? It's impossible. It's possible. Debates come Scott.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Oh man, there's a lot.
Gonta is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
Sweetheart?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Rooftop.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
Entrance hall.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kokichi?
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Mew. Oh, Monokuma, sorry.
Gonta not kill Mew! Honest!
Oh damn, we've got overlapping words again. Blind trust is just going to get us further from the truth. I want to solve this. I have to. Because I want to survive. With everyone.
Shuichi, are you saying that Gonta is the culprit?
Start with the easy
I got
ones.
this! I can't say for sure he's the culprit. I'm saying we can't rule it out.
Exactly, it's a possibility.
Is such a sweetheart. He wouldn't hurt a fly.
I have to leave it on the table.
Don't you realize these so-called sweethearts can commit crimes too?
Could Gonta have even made it to the rooftop without being noticed?
Kibo! The entrance hall is all that separates the rooftop from the mansion exterior.
No one was searching the entrance hall.
There should have been witnesses at the entrance hall.
I got this! No, none of us were in charge of the entrance hall.
Exactly.
But Kokichi confessed he was working with Monokuma.
Kokichi! I did cooperate with Monokuma, but only on a temporary basis.
It's all a lie. Kokichi is the one who killed Mew.
Kibo! That isn't possible, because Kokichi's avatar had special settings.
There we go, we actually got it on the first try.
not kill Mew! Honest!
I know, Gonta!
Got this! The truth is, Gonta could have murdered Mew.
You could have. That's the problem. Okay, here we go. Sorry, guys. I'm doing this. I'm siding with the ultimate enemy here.
This is our answer!
3 of us versus 5. I'm sorry, Kaito. Maki, Himiko.
In my opinion, as long as it is possible that Gonta is the culprit, we have to discuss it.
That's all it needs to be. A possibility.
That's ridiculous. You're going to believe Kokichi over Gonta?
It's not a matter of believing Kokichi, it's just... I can't voice my words right now, okay? This is... Sorry, I'm getting really into this.
That's not it at all. I just want the truth.
It's not about believing Kokichi over Gonta or believing Gonta over Kokichi. I just need to know what happened.
If we're going to survive, I have to find the truth.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit.
I'm gonna need some proof of that.
I still don't think Gonta's lying.
I know, he's not lying. At least he doesn't think he is. Kokichi did something.
But didn't I tell you guys already? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit.
No, he's not lying. I don't think he is.
That's why it hurts my heart to persecute Gonta like this!
Oh, shut up!
Gonta, if you understand, then do it right. Make logical arguments for the truth.
Logical arguments?
I'll help you if you need it, okay? I just need you to give me some information.
It means use your head to make arguments.
Use head?
You used him for this purpose because you knew he couldn't defend himself. He's helpless. He's like... got an infant's mind.
What I'm trying to say is, if you aren't the culprit, then you gotta prove that you aren't!
But Gonta really not know.
This is breaking my heart, man.
I'm sick of hearing you say you don't know! God, why are you so dumb?
Gonta just wanna help everyone! Like true gentlemen!
You're a true gentleman? More like a true nincompoop!
Hey! Now that's just bullying!
Bullying? Yeah, so what? That's what you do in this game, right? You guys blame and gang up on me, but now you're gonna pretend to be good people?
No, I never ganged up.
Gonta, argue back already! Just make an excuse or whatever!
Stop it! That's enough!
That's the thing, he can't make an excuse, he doesn't know anything, he doesn't remember, or he wasn't aware that he killed Mew, okay?
Stop what? You mean stop the game? Hey, do you even know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know. What about it? I don't want to survive if it means I have to stoop to your level.
Oh, that's a low blow right there.
I don't know, Kaito. You're the one who said that we need to survive no matter what.
Then just die in a hole for all I care! We want to live, so stop getting in our way!
This conflict between them two is very freaking engaging.
Quit it. If you don't shut your mouth, then I'll shut it for you. Permanently.
Maki, please, calm down!
Guys, man... Just seeing Gonta's face like this, it's...
Sorry. It Gonta's fault. Everyone's so
It's
upset.
not your fault, Gonta, okay? Please don't apologize for this.
But Gonta telling truth. Gonta really not culprit. Cause Gonta not know anything. Really.
Cut it out already! That's all you've been saying this whole time!
Shut up! Everyone, shut up.
the one that needs to cut it out.
Wait, what did Kokichi say? All you've been saying this whole time? That's true about Gonta. At least you're paying attention, Shuichi. I'm just losing my cool here. This whole time, Gonta's been saying he doesn't know anything. Because of the wires. Gonta not understand either. Mew like this when Gonta wake up. Oh my god. Gonta. You never understood the virtual world. You literally thought we were asleep. Because you were asleep. Your consciousness plug must not have been plugged in. Oh my god, it was right before me. Right in front of my eyes. But does that still make him the culprit? Gonta was sleeping too. Had strange dream. Gonta not understand anything. Gonta not know. Murder already happened when Gonta wake up. But why this happen? Why Mew killed? I played it off because I thought you didn't know anything about the virtual world, that you couldn't comprehend it. Gonta not understand. Gonta not understand anything. Oh no. 'Cause Gonta have no idea what he's talking about. But when exactly did he start using that defense? Gonta started saying I don't know when... after we logged out of the virtual world.
That's it!
It was after he logged out. That means...
Did Gonta get into an accident in the virtual world?
Accident?
Yes. Did you? The accident that hurt Gonta. That was... What was the accident again? I can't remember. Got a minute. Think about this. The accident. I can't remember. Hang on. Oh no, I can't remember what accident this was. Oh no. Accident, say something! I'm running out of time! What sort of accident could it have been? Let's just say... the loud noise for now. Gonta not know anything about accident, but Gonta is Gonta. Gonta would never kill Mew. Gonta's telling truth. Please believe him. Gonta does not appear to be lying. By accident, do you mean something happened to Gonta's avatar?
I was
wrong!
Yeah,
I figured that would be it. Something in the real world, not something that happened in the virtual world. So the error?
This is it!
Did something happen while you tried to log in?
When we logged into the virtual world, an avatar user error occurred.
And this would explain why Kokichi had Gonta accompany him, and Gonta sort of went with it, even though he said he wasn't really going to cooperate with Kokichi. Some sort of avatar user error occurred when you all logged in for the first time. An error? The contents of the error are unknown, so I can't provide any details. But something strange definitely happened to someone's avatar when you all logged in.
An avatar user error?
Yeah.
Ever since Gonta logged out, he's been saying, I don't know, I don't understand.
That's because Gonta doesn't understand the virtual world, right?
That's what I assumed, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
That's what I thought at first, but I think it's because of the error.
He never entered the virtual world.
What you mean?
If that error is what's affecting Gonta, and it's making him forgetful and loopy, then what was the error? What could it have been? Wire? is going to be the last one. Or will be the first one. These Hangman's Gambits. I never had a problem up until this game. M. There's a Y. It's not an O. It's not a Y. Merry Christmas? Honestly, this is killing me. Memory loss. That's what it is. Stupid. I got it. Calling myself stupid there. Sorry. God. I needed the specific question to appear. And the Y gave it away at the very end. Memory. An O. S. S. Memory loss. Oh no. Maybe he did kill Mew, but he can't remember that he did.
I believe it's possible that Gonta doesn't remember what happened in the virtual world.
Huh? He doesn't remember?
Yeah. Maybe he did log into the virtual world.
You started saying, I don't know anything, after leaving the virtual world. I think that's the result of some kind of memory error.
Oh, that's why he doesn't remember anything that happened in the virtual world.
And you set that up. You probably unplugged it.
Not even killing Mew.
What?
But why would he have killed her? If anything.
That's ridiculous! Quit screwing around!
Did he do that so, like, he would forget what he's done or something to give himself an actual alibi? Because if he can't remember the crime, he can't really slip up and lie or make a mistake, right?
Yeah, it's absolutely ridiculous.
But I don't think he's got that malice inside him.
What do you mean he doesn't remember? He's just confused!
Gonta told us he was bad with computers, remember?
Uh-oh, here we go. Panic talk.
Memory or no memory, Gonta never hurt anyone!
No way Gonta's the culprit!
Oh, everyone's backing him up. Oh no. Okay. I need to be careful. I lost a lot of health on that. Damn.
Gonta never hurt anyone!
Remember because
Doesn't remember a thing
keep
about the
everyone
virtual world?
safe.
I'm gonna focus on Kaito here.
You did it, but you don't
he would
remember
never
doing
kill
it,
a
right?
friend.
If there was a
So we
glitch,
can just
Gentlemen,
assume?
gentlemen, protect
it
friends!
should have affected all of us.
Your lies aren't protecting anyone.
But because we're all okay,
Gonta not lying!
that means there
That's
was
a
no
weak
glitch.
Swear, please believe Gonta!
Oh no, his voice is breaking. That's the worst. Let me just confirm. It's device instructions and it's on Kaito. I just saw it. For the visors to function, they need to be plugged into the computer with 2 specific cords. The blue cord is for memory. I know it sounds crazy. It's no wonder it's hard to believe. But this is the truth.
Gonta never
No,
hurt anyone!
no. Gonta.
Isn't he
You
just
did it, but you
Gonta
don't
would
remember
never
doing it,
kill a
right?
friend.
Shush. I'm just gonna let it play though.
So we can just
Gentlemen,
assume?
gentlemen, protect
It should
friends!
have affected
Because I
all
wanna
of us.
Slipped out
Your
before.
lies aren't
pain
protecting
in
anyone.
his voice.
Because we're all okay,
Gonta not lying!
that means
Quick, before he silences us.
I heard it!
I'm sorry, Gonta. This is what I've arrived at.
The cause of the error that affected Gonta's avatar is the 2 cords on the helmet used to log into the virtual world.
Put the red consciousness cord in the right port and the blue memory cord in the left. I was just thinking, but Kokichi's on the opposite end of the room. So it wouldn't have been easy for him to just go over there and switch the cords or anything. Maybe Gonta just genuinely got confused. Out of curiosity, what happens if you switch the cords? I don't know. I've never done that before. Probably gets all glitchy or something. Yeah.
I think that Gonta messed up something with the cords, causing the error.
If he mixed the consciousness and memory cords, then there'd be an error with memory.
But what about consciousness?
Like an error that won't let you bring your avatar's memories to the real world?
Oh no, that's the whole purpose of the the killing game simulator.
What?
Gonta, do you think it's possible that you improperly connected the cords?
How Gonta supposed to remember that?
Because you wouldn't remember anything else. You'd have just been sleeping and had strange dream.
He couldn't have messed it up. I said it over and over.
I know.
Right is the hand you hold your chopsticks in.
Does Gonta even use chopsticks?
Oh, but Gonta holds chopsticks with this hand.
Oh no.
That's your left hand!
Oh no. This is all because of miscommunication?
What?
Oh no.
Looks like it's decided!
All we've decided is that he forgot to put the cords in properly. Not that he didn't kill Mew. Or that he killed her, sorry.
What? Decided. He's wrong, isn't he, Gonta? You remember the virtual world, don't you?
He doesn't remember the virtual world, but that doesn't mean he killed her.
Gonta not remember. Gonta not even go to this virtual world place.
What?
Gonta fall asleep when he put helmet on. When Gonta wake up, Mew dead. Gonta not know what happened. So, Gonta worry. Gonta not understand what everyone talking about.
No, it can't be.
He might not know what we were talking about, but I don't know. I feel like we've chased down this lead so far, and we're in the second half of the trial.
But Gonta try his best to understand. Gonta imagine real hard.
I know you did, buddy.
That's enough, Gonta. We already know.
Know what?
You don't have to sound like an evil bastard to him.
We know that you totally forgot about teaming up with me and killing Mew.
You used him.
Wait a minute! That lie! Gonta not kill Mew! Cause why would Gonta do that?
Because your consciousness wasn't plugged in. You were probably some sort of NPC or bot.
Yeah, it's a lie! I'll never accept this! And besides, Gonta's got no motive to kill Mew!
Exactly.
I already gave you my testimony on how I came up with the murder plan.
And I'm saying I don't believe you!
Kokichi, if what you're saying is true, why did you plan it this way?
Why did you make your fellow classmate kill someone else?
You wanted to plan the murder yourself, but have someone else carry it out?
That's the worst.
Is the person who planned it also included as a blackened with the perpetrator?
No.
Nope! Only the person who actually commits the murder becomes the blackened!
Otherwise the perpetrator doesn't get to leave. That's the downside of it all, but I don't think Kokichi wants to leave so soon. I think he's content playing this killing game over and over.
Then there's no incentive to just plan the murder.
Unless you're as sick as Kokichi is.
But Gonta's such a gentle soul. Why would he agree to this?
Hold on! That hasn't been decided yet!
Who cares about the motive? Let's vote for the culprit already!
What if Kokichi allowed himself? What if Kokichi offered himself up to be the victim? Mew touched him. Mew was about to put the final blow in, and then Gonta inadvertently saves Kokichi's life by killing Mew. But then Kokichi was moving again, right? So he wasn't immobile. I don't know. That's just one possibility, because I don't think Gonta would just murder Mew just because Kokichi said so, right? There's gotta be some reason.
I care about the motive!
Me too.
Well, I don't care. Finding the culprit is more important in this class trial.
Understanding the motive helps us identify the culprit.
Talking about the motive is meaningless. It's not necessary for this specific case.
No matter what you say, I'll never believe your lies.
For someone like Gonta, motive is absolutely necessary.
We all agree that Gonta is the culprit, right? It would be impossible for anyone but him.
That's the thing. There's no one else it could be.
Impossible? Why?
It's pretty obvious if you use the process of elimination.
Yeah.
Which means Shuichi! You'll be my partner, right?
Hell, I am. I'm working on my own here. Me?
Because if you don't face the truth, then we'll all die, right?
Right.
And you don't want that, do you?
No, I don't. Sorry, Kaito. I don't want that.